Okay, the time is yours, honey.
Hi everyone, my name is Sunny. I'm the marketing manager at the PassEd group. I think I'm waiting for my team, Sarthak. Apparently he got kicked out from that group. Can you get him again? Let me try to reconnect him. Please give me the 1 minute.
Okay.
Do you see him at the waiting room?
No one in the waiting room anymore. Already joining directly. So far, not yet.
Okay, let me start with the Altec first. I think it to be um, not wasting your time.
Okay.
So for the past ed group, there are 4 colleagues under our group. First one is Altec. We have been in a business more than 17 years. And second one is State College. Both of them is vocational provider. The third one is Analytic Institute of Australia. This one is higher education. And the last one at Illicourse is amazing. We call it Amazing English. So we will start with the Amazing English. This is our campus look like. So our group will be small, and that's a part of our higher education. We offer 2 courses. First one is General English, and second one is EAP, English for academic purpose. So if you would like to enroll with our higher education, our EAP would be the one that recommended. The course structure would be 10 weeks per one level, and it requires 20 hours per week. The timetable will be 3 days per week. So why you choose the Amazing English? Our class is, we design it quite small. It's only 5 to 8 students per class. We have separate for the group. So the teacher can be taking care of them closely. One group will be for intermediate and another group will be upper intermediate. That 2 class that we running right now. We do interactive classes as well. The campus is in the city, very close to the Southern Cross station. And for our amazing English can be pathway to vocational and higher education. This is a special offer for your students. So our general English for onshore application is $200 per week, and offshore price will be 225. For EAP is onshore 225 per week, and the offshore will be 250. Next will be Altec College. Like I did mention, Altec is more than 17 years. This year is 17. Our trainer have experience in industrial, and they know they've been in education quite long time as well. We do have support for international students all through from day one orientation until they graduate. Also, some of their nationality, we have that the local person to speaking their own language as well. For the flexible study option, because the for timetable at Altec is only maximum will be 2 days per week. And sometimes we do understand they might catch with their work. So we have option for them to shoot the timetable if we have the class available. Our college is close to the Southern Cross. It's only 5 minutes, so it's very convenient to the student. And we order BSB business course leadership. They can lead to our bachelor with the reduce of the study period and tuition fee. This is our main campus look like. All here will be conducted daily class. All the study room will be have the window, so they're not that boring when they're studying. These are the courses available here. So start from the postgraduate, we have the graduate diploma of management learning and graduate diploma of strategic leaderships. For the leadership, we do have diploma and advanced. For the business, we have the SOFO diploma and advanced. And the cookery is very well known here. It starts from Sir 3 commercial cookery, Sir 4 kitchen management, the diploma hospitality, and the last one is advanced of diploma of hospitality. If we do package for the all commercial cookery, it will be about 2 years or 3-year course if you included the advanced diploma hospitality. The last one is very booming right now is construction. So our construction is Sir 3 for carpentry. It will be 2-year course. The Sir 3 of the cabinet making is 1-year course. The last one, diploma of building and construction, is 1.5 year. So as you know, Australian is demand for the construction right now. That's why we get a lot of inquiry about this course. And this is a price. So for our vocational, we're doing easy. Offshore and onshore, we're doing same price. So you don't need to be worried which one is for onshore and which price for offshore. Like I said, the Sir 3 carpentry is 2-year course. We're selling at 20,000. This one will be eligible for 485 graduate visa. So after they graduate and if they under 35. Um, Whether they got English 6.5, they will eligible to get 1.5 year for graduate visa. All of this will get it is still in the list. Normally, like student will package surgery carpentry plus with the diploma of building construction. That it in total would be like 3.5 years. Or if you want something shorter, we can do the surgery in cabinet making. That is 1 year course plus with diploma of building construction 1.5 year. So in total will be 2.5 years. The workshop it look like. This we do have 2 workshops. For the small unit, our workshop will be in the North Melbourne. That is only 2 stops from the city. And for the big one that they need space, we will conduct it in the Lalor. The Lalor is about like half an hour from the city because sometimes they need to do like house structure, so they need more space for it. Next is commercial cookery. So the commercial cookery, so 3 in commercial, it will be 1 year course for 9,500. The material is 1,500. The material will be included uniform, the toolkit, or ingredient that they need to use for that practical class. For SURF4, after they complete the surgery, the SURF4 will be only half year. That's why it's a bit cheaper. The SURF4 is gonna be 3,500, and after that it will be diploma of hospitality. It's also half year, 3,500. After they complete 2 year, we call it 2 year course package for cookery. And if they would like to extend the student visa, they can apply for advanced diploma of hospitality. Our course is unique. Normally, other providers will be only 1.5 year, only 6 months, but for us it's 1 year. So it's worth to be if they would like to renew the student visa. This one is we recommended. This our kitchen campus look like. It's in the North Melbourne. We own our kitchen campus, so our student will not sharing to other provider. We use it just for in our group. This is a business and leadership course. All of them is only 1 year course. Business for diploma and advanced, 6,500. Leadership is also the same, 1 year course, 6,500. The graduates, right now we do discount to be 9,000. So if you have student that complete bachelor in country already, and then they from offshore, they would like to apply something that above their level, cost level, we recommend them to be apply for graduate diploma of management. And we quite get very success rate on this course as well. After they complete their business course, if they would like to continue the student visa, we recommend them to go to our bachelor. We will talk in detail later, but in our group, there is 2 bachelor right now, business analytics and business transformation. And new one, we have the master of business analytics as well. But if the student complete the diploma business or leadership, from bachelor 3 year course will be reduced to only 2 year course. And after that, they can go for F5 graduate visa. That it from bachelor, it will be get it for 2 years for graduate visa. Next one is State College. Our state is same building with the Altec College. It's in the third floor and Altec in the eighth floor. So the state is very plum location. Same order. Our group is just opposite each other. So we can just walk distance. The cost will be, the tuition fee is quite affordable, and we do giving the monthly and term payment plan for our all student. Experienced trainer for sure. We sharing our trainer with between the Altec and state as well. This is our campus look like. So the course available would be similar. Postgraduate will be the same as Altec, graduate diploma of management. The one that different completely, it would be the IT. We providing the diploma of IT and also advanced diploma of IT here. And the new one, the patisserie, SERFO, C3 SERFO and diploma patisserie providing here. So the business would be the same. However, what is different between Altec and state? It's just because the state is, the duration is longer. So even like the same course, diploma of business, at Altec is 1 year, 52 weeks, but at state it's 60 weeks. At one diploma of business, at Altec 1 year, in here 80 weeks, so about like 1.5 years. So this is good for state, will be good if the student looking for some of the course that cheaper and longer. Patisserie for Sir 3, 9,500. And so after they finish Sir 3, Sir 4 would be 3,500. The diploma 3,500 as well. In total for package from Sir 3, Sir 4 and diploma of patisserie, they will get about like 2.5 years. And if you have any like cookery student that they already completed Sir 3, Sir 4 and diploma of cookery, we recommend them to be enrolled to Sir 4 patisserie. That Sir 4 will be about like 1 year, and they can end with the advanced hospitality, advanced diploma of hospitality. So total they will have 2 years for student renew visa. That's what I just mentioned. So that we call it extended hospitality study pathway. They will jump to right after they finish cookery. Their Sir 4 will be 1 year, and the advanced will be 1 year as well. These are uniform list that we're giving to our students. Their uniform will be their size and that the toolkit. If any of your students, they would like to bring their own, we give the discount to them 250 from the material fee. This is our kitchen campus look like. The IT, the 10,000 per course. If you see some student that not ready to go in bachelor, they can be packaged with our IT course first, and then later on they will can do the bachelor. In total will be 3-year course anyway, but it gotta be accept with a bit lower of English requirement. That what I mentioned. So for offshore, initial deposit, we taking first term tuition fee plus with enrollment fee 250 and material all of it as well. Um, if the visa refusal, well, we take only 250 for enrollment fee. It will be non-refundable for the vocational course. And onshore, if you have any onshore student, we do minimum deposit 1,000 for tuition fee plus 250 enrollment fee. These are our admissions process. So once you send the student application to us, our admission will be assessed for all document and they will issue the letter of offer. If you still pending some of the document, they might be issued a conditional letter of offer. After that, your student will receive the we call it LLN test. Um, they need to be completed before we issue the COE. And then after you send the or complete the LLN test, send all the conditional documents. You can make a payment, send us the JS form, and we can issue the COE. In total, it would be fastest process would be about 3 days. These are the student support that we can provide for your student. Academic support all through. We giving the installment payment plan. Our class, all of them will be 100 face-to-face class, both theory and practical section. We do have monthly the student engagement activity. Like this month, we have the for Diwali, and also we have the small event for the Halloween as well. Some of your students they might be study from somewhere else and they get credit, they get the competence from that unit. They can use that and we can do the credit transfer for them. So we call this one is a special timetable. We can arrange and do everything customized based on their study plan. These are the detail that I have that our team. So mostly the admissions will be taking care of letter of offer and also COE. Account and commission will be taking care of the account part. For all the inquiry about the cost, the price, and everything will be by me. Let me get the Satak join in. He would like to present about the higher education. I think he get kicked out, and then that's why you can see there are two of me there.
Okay. I haven't seen the other one. Okay.
After he get kicked out, he can't come back again. But I call him to be here. Let me get him join.
Okay.
Is there only one person?
Sorry, he is here, so give us like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hello, how are you? Sorry, I think you might be on mute.
Hi, hello,
Hi, hi. What was your name?
Margareta.
Margarita.
Yeah. So
Nice to meet you.
today I replaced February to be the host because he suddenly get last minute appointment.
Okay, no worries. Well, Sani's just trying to get the slide deck up. We had a bit of technical issues. But I'll introduce myself in the
Okay.
meantime. So, I'm Sarthak. So, I'm the general manager at Analytics Institute of Australia. So I manage all the operations across the team. And AI is my little baby, so I kind of drop in and do a little bit of marketing and share some information about our courses. Um, Sani's just trying to get the slides up to you. If you give us a moment, um,
Okay.
we're just trying to, because I've made a slide deck to share with you.
Mhm.
But I think because I wasn't able to join on my laptop, um, if you just give me a moment, I will try one more time. Tani has done it. Okay, perfect. We've got it on a USB.
Mhm.
Quickly.
Yeah, maybe in the meantime, there's two questions in the Q&A box for Sunny.
Yes, she's right here. She can answer your
Mhm.
questions.
Okay. The question is, are the tuition fee in the slide for offshore only? Because I think the cookery Altec slide, they saw onshore for the
Yeah,
arena.
but for the Indonesian, we can giving the same, so don't worry about that.
Okay, so Indonesia will get the onshore fee, yeah?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. And then the second one, what are the difference between cookery in Altec and State College?
Um, just the duration is a bit different. For the state college, the duration is a bit longer. So that means they will study something different.
Second. Sorry, we're having, yeah, we're having, I'm sure it's going to be worth the wait if you just give us a moment.
What's the market in Indo right now? Is this blooming or?
Can you hear us, Margarita?
Yes.
Yes. We're just wondering
Okay.
what's the market like in Indonesia right now? What's the demand for courses or higher ed or vet? What's it looking like?
Majority still in their ad, although the PPT also got increased because we are level 1 now. So the visa approval rate also increased for the VT. That's why a lot of the student also option for the VT or some
Yeah.
college.
Okay, very nice. All right, shouldn't be too long more, just the
Okay.
file is loading, and then I should be able to share and present to you guys.
Mhm.
All right. All right, perfect. So we've got it ready. So let me share my screen and then we can get started. I think we have a few other people on the call. So let me know once you can see my screen. Are you able to see the screen now?
Yep. Can see
Yes?
the
Okay,
screen.
amazing. So this is, I'll be speaking about Analytics Institute of Australia. So Analytics Institute of Australia is part of a group of 4 institutes, as I'm sure Sani would have already mentioned, under what's called PassEd Group. So Analytics Institute of Australia sits at the top of all of these institutes since it offers bachelor's and master's programs. We can obviously package with Amazing English or Altec or States, but Analytics Institute of Australia is, as I said, the more higher end product that we offer. I have a small video that I'd like to play for you, if you don't mind. I think it's a good summary of our vision and where we would like to position ourselves in the education market.
Okay.
Being in the education industry for over 35 years, I have worn many hats as a student, as a teacher, and now as an administrator. But at the heart of everything I do is a belief that education can transform life. When I founded Altec in 2008, the vision was simple: deliver high quality vocational education that was practical, personal, and aligned with industry needs. We started with just a few students, but with big dreams and a belief that education should create real opportunity. As our student community grew, so did our purpose. We saw the world changing, and we knew higher education had to evolve too. That's when we established the Analytics Institute of Australia, a place where students gain the data and analytical skills shaping the future of business and technology. Then came the opportunity to acquire States College, offering both vocational and English language programs. This helped us reach new learners and build even greater diversity into our educational offering. Most recently, we launched Amazing English, a vibrant English language college focused on helping students build communication skills and confidence in a global environment. Today, these 4 institutions stand together as one united group, a group committed to delivering education that is relevant, future ready, and deeply student focused. And this is just the beginning. Welcome to PassEd Group.
Right. So that's our founder and CEO of Analytics Institute of Australia, and he's the owner of PassEd Group. So I hope you guys liked that video. So going back to AIA, I've got just one more final video which shows a little bit about our campus, where we're located, the technology we have on campus for students, and just a little bit extra information that the video will talk about.
Hi, welcome to the Institute of Australia. Today we are going on a journey to discover why AIA is your perfect choice for your academic adventure. First thing first, let's talk location. Our campus is located right in the heart of Melbourne CBD, From iconic landmarks to cultural hotspots, Melbourne City is not just a location, it's an experience. At AIA, we believe in the power of education to transform lives. And that's why we proudly offer programs designed to shape our future leaders in today's dynamic world. AIA is a proud member of IAPA and has also partnered with SAS to ensure our students receive a world-class education in this rapidly evolving industry. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of data and make informed decisions? Contact us for more info.
So that's AIA that we have. So going into what AIA is, so we're an innovative higher education institute located in Victoria, Melbourne. We offer 3 courses. But before I go into the courses, I'd like to just speak about Melbourne, where we're located, the advantages. As I'm sure you guys already know from Indonesia, Melbourne is a very attractive city. There's lots of food, transport, accommodation, art, sport, anything that students are interested in. They can really make a nice living here. They can feel comfortable. It's not too far away from Indonesia. It's very multicultural. So if students are coming to study with us, there will be other Indonesian students that we already have, so they're not left alone. There's also images of our campus here that you can see, and that was in the video before. We've got a very modern campus, up-to-date technology, TVs, computers, iPads. So students get really hands-on and get the best access to technology that they can. So you might be asking why AIA? So here are a few advantages that we offer compared to other institutes that make us really unique in the market and make it a really great opportunity for students. So firstly, students get what's called a SAS badge. So you might not know what SAS is, but SAS is a commonly used software in IT, in software engineering, in analytics, in business as well. So what we do is we teach students how to use this software, and at the end of their qualification, they get either a bachelor or a master's qualification, and they also get what's a SAS badge. So that makes them more employable when they go look for jobs in the industry. In addition to that, our courses are very high quality. They're made by university grade lecturers. They're affordable. So students from Indonesia or anywhere in the world that have financial issues, we really try to do our best to give the best pathway into our courses. They're industry relevant and they're also practical. So it's not that the teacher speaks and then you do an exam and that's the end of it. There's hands-on work, there's interaction, group work. There's a lot of opportunity to learn in a different way at AIA. Also, for certain applications, we can also take credit of up to 8 units. That's quite interesting for some students. We also offer scholarships and bursaries. I'll speak about that a bit later. There's flexible pathways, as I already mentioned, with all the institutes through PassEd. So if you want to start vocational, go into a bachelor, or start in a bachelor, go into a master, or if you don't meet certain English requirements, you can always do a placement test at Amazing English as well. And one of the newer things that we'd like to share with you is that most of our assessments are now assignment based. So students don't like exams because it's stressful. And what we've done is there's small assessments throughout the semester so students can interact with the teacher and not have that stress of a one big final exam at the end. Whilst I'm speaking, if anyone has any questions, please stop me. Or if something doesn't make sense, I'm happy to explain it again. Margaretha, you guys can still hear me, correct?
Yeah, still can hear you okay.
Yeah, perfect. So as I mentioned, these are our 3 courses. We've got a Master of Business Analytics, a Bachelor of Business Transformation, and a Bachelor of Analytics. In terms of duration, a bachelor's program is 3 years, where a master's program is 2 years. The annual tuition fee is around 263 million Indonesian rupiah. However, with scholarships and bursaries, that figure comes substantially down. And the same applies for both our bachelor programs. In terms of the entry requirements, you can see that for a master's, you need a bachelor degree in any field. And so that's kind of flexible. So if you've done arts, you've done sport, you've done business, you've done economics, you've done carpentry. If you've done a bachelor in any field, you can still get entry into our Master of Business Analytics. In terms of our bachelors, you need to have passed year 12. You need to have got at least 60% in year 12. For English, we require an IELTS of 6 with no band below 6, and there also has to be a math component as well. I'm happy to, Sani, I'll get Sani to share this information with you after this meeting if you have any questions regarding entry requirements. So in terms of career outcomes, this is a bit of a messy slide, but I'm happy to explain it. The main purpose of this slide is that in the industry, if it's Indonesia, if it's Australia, if it's United States, a lot of the jobs these days require data skills. And that's why we have the qualifications that we offer. And as I said, at a very great price, so it's accessible for students from anywhere in the world, just like Indonesia. So the point of this is that you can really become whatever you want in your career. If you're in migration, if you're in education, if you're in sport, if you're in fashion, all industries require someone to analyze data, and both our courses, or all three of our courses, in fact, offer all of these opportunities to learn. So career outcomes, a lot of you might have some questions. What is the difference between analytics? What is business transformation? But we all know what IT is. So the point of this slide here is to emphasize is that the careers in IT are actually getting smaller, whereas the careers in analytics and business transformation are actually getting more important, and there's more opportunity because information technology is largely getting replaced by artificial intelligence, robots, and a lot of data out there really needs to be analyzed, and that's what our courses offer, and they offer meaningful career outcomes at the end. So in terms of the potential of how much you could possibly earn if you were to get a job in a relevant industry that our courses teach, Indonesian rupiah for a job in management and organization analyst you can get up to nearly 1.32 billion Indonesian rupiah. So that sounds like a lot of money to me. So I think if students can get a job in such an industry, it's really amazing for them. It really sets them up for a successful career. And I always recommend students that come study with us, speak to our student support team. We're really here to support you. If you're struggling with your studies, if you need some help, you want some help with your assignment, we're here to help you. If you need help with finding accommodation, finding a job, we do everything that we can to support the students. We've got over 1,500 students across PassEd group. And we've been in the industry for over 15 years. So we have significant experience with various queries that students can come with. So in terms of our fee structure, this is what the fee structure is in Australia dollars. So for the master's program, we have an onshore price of $8,500 per semester. So the usual course tuition fee is actually $12,000 per semester, but we are discounting that and offering scholarships and bursaries for our students and for students in Indonesia. So the total course tuition fee for onshore students is $34,000. I'll go to the next slide because I feel like this might be easier to understand. Margarita, do you think this slide's probably easier to talk to in Indonesian rupiah?
I think okay in rupiah, also okay in USD.
This is okay. I can speak to this slide as well. So you can
Yeah, I
clearly
think so.
see that the per semester cost for onshore is significantly cheaper. It's heavily discounted. And another thing we do is once a student completes one semester at the offshore price, they're immediately eligible for the onshore bursary. So that's something that's really great for students that not a lot of providers provide here.
Yeah.
As I said, we offer really great interactive courses at a very good price point. But I'll stop on this slide. Is there any questions from anyone?
I think not yet. The
No
last question
questions?
about the Indonesian student in Altec and State College, which I think you already answered that earlier.
Sure. All right. I'll go to the next slide. So as I said, scholarships, we offer scholarships up to nearly 21 million Indonesian rupiah. It depends on your marks that you get in class. And I highly recommend students to apply for this because on top of the onshore bursary, we give scholarship as well. So the total cost of the course you can somewhat get more than a 50% discount on the course fees, which is really great for students. So something to consider. So these are our 2026 intake dates. As you can see, our next intake is in January. Not a lot of providers have a January intake, so this is a great opportunity to really get some applications in early and make sure that if you're applying from offshore, gives opportunity for visas to be granted. As you know, that there is a X amount of number of students that Australia accepts each year. So having a January intake really gives you an opportunity and gives you the higher chance of getting a successful visa grant. Obviously, that's not in our control, but that's something to consider when you're sending an application to AIA or any other institute in PassEd. This is our admissions process. So, as I said, Sani will be your main point of contact. But as I said, if all the required documentation is provided to us, we aim to give you an offer letter and issue a COE within 3 business days. If there's any missing documents or we need something to do a proper GS check, we'll ask for those documents, but we aim to get you an outcome within 3 business days. Something else that we would like to share with you that Altec and states don't offer, but AI does, is online delivery. So if students want to sit in Indonesia and they want to study an Australian qualification and they want to look for a job in Indonesia, so they can set themselves apart with online study. So you can sit at home, you can sit at work, you can sit wherever you want in the world and do our courses. It's 100% online. There's 24/7 online support. It's flexible whenever you want to study, whenever you don't want to study, and it's affordable. So compared to our onshore price of around 21 million, this is nearly half the price for online delivery in terms of Indonesian rupiah. So this is something really great and something we're working with a lot of our partners is that some students are studying 8 units online and then they apply to study the remainder of their course in Australia. And depending on what the student wants to do after they study, they're still eligible for a 485 visa because they've studied 2 years in Australia. I'll call out that as I said, visa is not in our hands, but online delivery positions the student in a really great opportunity for a potential successful visa grant. But as I said, this is an alternative option if the student doesn't want to come to Australia. Over here, we have some successful case studies that we've conducted before in terms of what a successful visa grant looks like. And when students come and study at AIA, usually in IELTS, even though our requirement is 6 with no band below 6, we usually see visa grants being accepted of an IELTS of 7 or more, a year 12 score of 90 and above, and significant savings, usually around 80,000 Australian dollars, even though we only ask for 60. In terms of our applications, as you know, the government in Australia has tightened its standards and its way of assessing applications. So AI has had to follow behind that. So there may be random checks on applications to see if a visa has been lodged. We might ask for an SOP. And the admissions team at AIA will also do video interviews on a random basis just to see if the application is genuine and the student has a real purpose and a willingness to come and study at AIA. So that's it from me. You can connect with us on our email address, on our number. You can follow us on social media on our barcode. Or if that's a bit too tedious for you, then feel free to just contact myself or Sani, and we can definitely talk about how to support you in the application process and getting your details. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I have a question regarding the online course. Is it still commissionable?
Yes,
Okay, so still
yes,
commissionable
definitely.
with the same percentage as the other, yeah, as the
Yes.
offshore.
Same as offshore
As the offshore.
pricing. So same as offshore commission, you would get the same for online.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a great opportunity. We can definitely speak offline about that a little bit more. As I said, we're currently in talk with a lot of education or agents of ours in terms of really, it's a great opportunity. Even if yourself, Margaretha, if you wanted to study some analytics, you could study that as well. But yeah, it's a great opportunity to get lots of numbers in. As I said, it's flexible for students, and we have monthly intakes. So they only do one unit at a time, so it's not too difficult.
I see. Okay, thank you for the explanation. And for our attendee, if you have any question about the AIA program, please do not hesitate to send your question in the Q&A box. Or if you want to speak directly, can raise your hand and I will allow you to unmute. Okay, in the meanwhile, I haven't heard about the under 18. Are you accepting under 18 or the student must be 18 when the course started?
We don't accept, but the student has to be 18. The student has to be 18 when the course starts. Yeah. So at time of application, because there are some students in year 12 who are 17 who are going to turn 18 by the time the course starts. If that's the case, we're happy to accept the application.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And in terms of the detailed commission and the bonus that's applicable to each application, we'll get, as I said, we can share that post the meeting via email to you.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's exciting courses that we have on offer. So as I said, if you have any interest or applications, Sani, myself, you can reach out to us. I think a WhatsApp group is also a good way to communicate quickly. So I think you might already have that, but if you don't, that's a good way to ask questions quickly, and all your counselors can join that group chat and ask questions, and we can answer, very, very quickly.
And I was wondering about the GS. How long is the gap that you still accept if the student has a gap? And then do you have like any special own rule about the GS from the student, or you just follow from the immigration GS?
So we usually accept 12 months, 12 months or less.
Mhm.
In some instances, we do accept 18 months, but that's a case-by-case basis. Usually if it's more than 12 months, we need to show some proof of work experience or some form of education that has filled that gap. But as I said, usually we follow what the government, or not usually, we always follow what the government prescribes. But as I said, we assess every application on a case-by-case basis.
Okay, because some college they do follow the government immigration rules, but they put more restriction.
Yeah. No, as I said, I think we assess each application on a case-by-case basis. I think you guys are like very lucky that you've got Sani here, so she can really help answer your questions very quickly. As I said, we don't say no immediately, but we'll assess, and if we can't, we can't, but we do our best to see how we can support the student.
I see. Okay. Okay, is there anyone who wants to submit a question or want to ask directly regarding the Altec? Still okay if you want to ask about the Altec?
Yeah.
Sunny is still here. Or if you want to ask about the AIA, also okay.
Think for the regarding your question about GS, we try to be support the in your market, and Indonesian is quite lucky, it's level 1. So if they have the longer gap and they can provide or proof for it, they're working, they study somewhere, I think it should be fine. Yeah, you can start from that.
And overall, how long is the turnover time for the application from the submission to receive the offer, and then later after the payment for the acceptance until the COE can be issued?
If our team is work very quick, I would say maybe about like 24 hours, and maximum it would be 48 hours.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. we're happy to support anywhere, and we know like somehow like you quite in urgent. We would like to helping you as well.
Yeah, the urgent one usually in the onshore
Yeah,
application.
of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, mostly like I would say for vocational, we're doing 90% or 95% for onshore application. So they know the priority, how fast that we need to do. Normally I would say the letter of offer maybe in 3 hours only. Yeah. But not currently that, but I'm very sure my team very support us for it.
Oh, thank you. I think we don't have any question from our attendee. Okay, maybe as a reminder to our attendee that this recording will be posted in the YouTube channel of Yes Education Group. So if you need to revisit any information about this webinar, you can go to our YouTube channel and we will share with you all the presentation slides. And if you have any inquiry after this session, please do not hesitate to contact Yes Education Group team. And we will assist to pass your inquiry, or if you have any student who wants to do the online consultation, I'm sure they will also happily assist. Okay, if there's no more question, I think we can end the webinar session today. Thanks a lot for PassEd Group in Australia. Have a good day. And also thank you for our attendee that's already joining our webinar today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.